Hi Taurus entrepreneurs. This is a reading for you for your business. It's just to have a view of what you may need to do, what is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months, more or less is the time frame. I'm going to just, like that. So for those Tauruses who are an entrepreneur, who have their own business, who are, freelancers, that sort of thing. Maybe you have people employed, maybe you are working together with some people, but in a freelancing way. This reading is for you, and I'm going to pull first the cards that are showing you. So, Prince of Wands and the Fool. I'm going to put these cards a bit higher here. Okay, but I'll put them in. First I need to speak about them, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a bit off. I don't know. This Mercury retrograde, I've been working all weekend because I just got news that the creche where my grandson goes, they closed because of people having, a lot of the people, the caretakers have COVID. Also the people in the kitchen preparing the meals for the babies have a few of them, so they don't have enough staff. So we had to this weekend urgently schedule the whole week for, to take care of the grandson, to divide tasks among the grandparents. Now, that made me start immediately doing and prepping my stuff that I needed to do for the coming week for my work. And as we know, Mercury went retrograde in Aquarius and technology. And I can tell you, my technology things have been playing up all weekend. I've been cursing. You really don't want to know. I've been cursing. Then I made a video for Aries, and I had to completely edit it because the sound and the images didn't go together. There was a delay on the sound. So I had to cut and edit and put the right sound, the right sound with the right cards. It took me 2 hours to edit a video of 14 minutes, and I went completely berserk. But enough of that, Taurus. Let's get on to you. So I love this Prince of Wands because not only do you have a lot of ideas, but you're also ready to take action on them, to just, okay, let's do this already. This card feels like, whatever it is that you're doing in your business, I don't know what it is exactly or what idea you're implementing, or maybe you're rebranding, or you're just doing something new, but you're doing it with vigor, with enthusiasm, and you're just, it's that Nike card, just do it. That's that card, Prince of Wands. For me, it's that card. Now, it will launch you in a complete different direction. It feels like you're going to take some risks as well in your business, and you're ready to take those risks. I mean, these cards represent your energy. I don't usually do a lot of positioned readings, but these, I pulled them out for your energy. So you're ready to do it, but you're also ready to take some risks to go on that adventure. And don't forget that Uranus has been retrograde for a while, and Uranus is in your sign and will be in your sign until 2026. Now, I don't know the exact dates, but until 2026, this is what I really know just by heart. And, that retrograde gave you time to sort of regroup, re-strategize, rethink. But now it's going to go direct, and I'm going to have a look because I write all these important dates down, and I'll have a look. So I'll tell you exactly when. Well, it's on the 18th, so that's tomorrow really. I'm doing this on the 17th, this reading. So this reading will probably be posted only on the 18th. So yes, on the 18th of January, Uranus goes direct, and it makes sense here because Uranus is revolution, is new things. You want new things. You want to readjust, but not readjust really. New, and that takes that involves taking risks, and the Fool is a risk taker. The Fool doesn't care a lot about the risk, is not afraid to take the risk. He's on the edge of the cliff, he's not afraid, but he's trusting his gut, he's trusting his guides. And that is what they ask you to do, because you are ready for this. You are ready for this new adventure in your business, for this risk taking in your business. And now Taurus usually is very risk averse. It is a sign that loves security, loves to be grounded. It doesn't like a lot of change. It doesn't like this. But with Uranus in your corner, you are ready here. It just, and I think it's very typical that I do this on the 17th of January, this reading. Really, I'm recording it on the 17th. It will probably, as I said, be posted on the 18th only, and maybe late 17th. I don't know, depends how I get along here today, because I have a lot on my plate today. But it's typical that these cards come out, I mean, very coincidental. There are no coincidences really, but really it's, just the day before Uranus is going to go direct. So now you've had all this time to sort of, okay, what am I going to do? And Uranus, because it was retrograde, it didn't allow for this risk taking or these big moves. But now, with it going direct and touching your sign, and especially those early Tauruses still are affected. The late Tauruses will be more later on, more towards 2024, 2025, 2026. But the early ones are still affected by this Uranus a lot. It's big impact on the early Tauruses. I think the Tauruses until the beginning of May, let's say the first 10 to 12 days of Taurus are really bigly impacted by this, I shouldn't be saying this word because it's not a word, first, and B, it reminds me of someone I don't want to be reminded of and who pops up in the news a lot, way too much for my likings, to be honest. Okay, so that's about you, enough about that. I'm going to just draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 9 basic cards, foundational cards. Then I'll be drawing some cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot, from the Good Tarot, and then I'll be adding some clarifiers on top of these basic cards. So here we go with the 9 basic cards. Okay, Taurus, your business. Let me just cut the deck again because, with all my babbling, I already shuffled, but Queen of Wands, the Sun, Three of Pentacles, some collaboration here, Four of Swords, King of Cups, Strength, Four of Pentacles, Judgment, and Seven of Cups. This is a beautiful reading, actually, Taurus. I mean, I don't see any big issues here. Let me have a look here at my microphone. First of all, you have the Sun. So I'm going to just pull it apart a bit, yeah? The middle row. The middle row is you smack in the middle, trusting your instincts, trusting those emotions. Here the Fool trusts his instincts as well. Now, when you start on that journey, you don't have a good idea of where you're going. You're just going to get going. There is a little bit of, just go and do it, and it hasn't been thought through. There is not a clear plan here. It's just going, it's just starting, which is already strange for Taurus, but it is also very instinctual. It is something that you need to do. Now, I'm also saying that because underneath that King of Cups, you have the Judgment card. You have the card that says, that is calling you to take this action, to take this risk. It is calling you to go, and because that will give you so much new things in your business. It's going to give you a breath of fresh air. It's going to bring you good stuff. It's going to bring you good stuff because it's your time. It's your time to shine. I mean, it may sound a little bit cheesy when I say it like that, but that is the Sun card. It is your time to shine. And yeah, so in the middle you have you following all the gut instincts that you have Oh, there's a dog coming. I don't, my, this dog that's coming in. I don't know if you're going to see him. Yeah, there he is. He's old and he has problems with his back and with his legs, and yeah. Oh, he's my oldest son's dog, but of course he's living in mom's house. Not the son, the dog is. The son is not living in mom's house, the dog is. Okay, back to Taurus. Taurus, here, King of Cups. You've got this. I mean, you've got this. You're also emotionally ready to go on this journey. Because, of course, the risk taking involves a lot of emotions, and even emotions of, fear, of what the hell am I doing? Those kind of things. But you're on top of those emotions. You're also following your intuition. And it's the right time because of the Judgment card. But other than that, that Judgment card is also bringing a complete new energy to your business, which is good. And that sun is there. The sun is helping you. The sun is putting you in the spotlight as well towards the outside world. So probably when you're doing these changes, you're going to be seen by the public, by your clients, by new clients as well, by people that look at you and that see your business. Maybe they see your business online because maybe you market your business online, but they see you. It's not like you're hidden anymore. It feels like somehow you get seen by more people, and that is good. But also the sun is shining in your favor, is bringing you all these people, all these ideas, abundance, success. This is a beautiful row to have in the middle. I'm going to close them in because I need some space here for other cards. Now, when I spoke about a little bit of fear here, of course. But you are on top of that because you have both that King of Cups who is in control of his emotions, but also is instinctual. So follow your instincts, yeah? Follow your instincts because the Strength card is there as well. It's really like this. Therefore, like this. The Strength card is there as well. So tame that inner fear of yours. Tame whenever it gets scary, just breathe and think and get in touch with that King here. Get in touch with the Fool energy. Like, okay, I'm taking this risk. So a risk involves a little bit. Know that risks taking for you will trigger fears. Yeah, will trigger fear, but you can tame it. You can control it. You can control it by really being on top of your emotions, but also by trusting that this King is here. This King is here to say, okay, my gut is saying I have to do X, Y, Z. And then all of a sudden, I get so afraid and I get in my head and I don't trust my instincts. But the King says, trust your instincts. Now, okay, let's go. This Queen of Wands is a beautiful queen to have because the Queen of Wands here, you're just stumbling in, you're just going. You're just taking a leap of faith as well, together with the Fool. You're taking that risk. You're going on that adventure. You're going to try out new stuff in your business. Here is where it starts. Now, this Queen is really telling me that whatever you start here, it's going to get results. So you're going to develop it. You're going to make progress. You're going to make it stronger and it's going to become part of your business. Because here it feels like you're just, you're taking a risk, but it feels like it is a trial run and you're just going for it, trying it without having a real plan and a clear direction. Because the Fool doesn't have a clear direction, but you're just trying it out, and here you're starting to see how it can really work in your business. So it becomes more concrete. There is more form to it. And that is good. It's a good thing to have. There is form. Now, I feel that here, this card can be a few things. Either you're seeing that you don't have to do your business by yourself, because maybe you're one of those entrepreneurs that is a solo entrepreneur doing a lot of things by yourself, and you're not necessarily having help. For example, you don't have help for your social media. You don't have help for marketing. You don't have help for your website. But here, I think you have to get some help. Some people who can give you some advice on that, on the social media thing, on the website thing, maybe even, people that do take away some of the practical stuff that can be done, like, for example, copywriting. I'm just pulling some things out here, because it can be something else for you in your particular business, but it feels like you have to not be averse of people helping you, and of you asking for help, or getting help and paying for it, because you may need it, because all of a sudden it feels like it gets a little bit big. And when it gets big, there may be overwhelm. And then when you want to do it all by yourself, you could be in overwhelm. And I feel that this card is really like this. It's sort of a warning card. Like, if you don't get the help, you may be overwhelmed and it may be a lot to do. So you don't want that. I'm going to leave it like this, but it's just an advice card. It's a warning. So it's a warning to take it easy as well, to make it easy on yourself, to make it easy by getting help, by paying people to do some parts. Now, it doesn't have to cost a lot. You could go on Fiverr, for example. You can have small things delegated to someone else. And I feel you need that. Now, underneath that Four of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. So it's not like keep on and hold on to your money. It feels like, it's wise to invest in help, because that will give you return as well. Don't just sit on the money because you're afraid to get help. You're afraid to invest. You're afraid that is going to cost too much. I feel that if you invest in the help, you can get a return on that investment. Now, we already spoke about this being the right time to take this risk, and that you have been called for a while. And now with Uranus going direct, perfect timing. And that your business is going to feel completely different to you. Like, it's almost as if your business is starting afresh with this Judgment card. But what I do see here with the Seven of Cups at the end, it's going to open you up to a lot of other possibilities and opportunities, because all of a sudden, with after all this deliberating and doing work behind the scene, but really not being sure how to get your ideas out there, and then just trying it, but it's getting concrete form, it opens you up to see where your business could go. But it also brings you opportunities. So it may be that you get another type of client, or you going to offer another product or another service. But there is more opportunity there. So it could be that you're going to, go on a podcast, or you're getting interviewed, or you're getting, because don't forget the Sun is here, you're getting seen more in the media. And I'm not necessarily on TV, but I'm talking social media. And we all know that nowadays there's a lot of entrepreneurs who collaborate together by interviewing each other, by getting on each other's podcasts, by having a shout out in a blog or something like that. And I feel that those opportunities are going to present themselves to you because of this Sun. Now, there are some unexpected opportunities as well. This covered, this cup where you don't really see what's in it. There are going to be other opportunities you didn't expect and you haven't really explored yet. And now all of a sudden you start to see, okay, I could do that as well, or I could try that in my business as well. So this is quite a powerful reading. I'm going to pull the clarifier soon. First, I'm going to get a card here from the Good Tarot. Now, those who know me, they know I'm averse to reversals, but that I read the cards as I feel them. And that means that the negative connotation or the other connotation of the card just comes to me. Now, with the Good Tarot, you don't use reversals. So, that's really my style of doing it. Love this Six of Earth. This is really Six of Pentacles. So there is money invested and money receiving. There is both things happening, but it's a good card. It's a wise card. So it feels like this card is also connected a little bit to this Seven of Cups, like something unexpected, like some unexpected resources are going to come your way. Something you may have given hope up, and all of a sudden the money is there. So there is also the resources to invest. There is the resources to get help. But there's also, like, I feel like maybe there is a bigger client coming your way, or you're offering a bigger product where you can ask more money. But it feels more like unexpectedly, either you're getting all of a sudden way more clients. Don't forget that you have that sun. So you're in the public eye. And that is happening, or, you know, some windfall, some money coming from somewhere that's going to help you invest. Now, I need some more space here. I hope you can still see that card. I think you can. And just let me put this here because I need this booklet afterwards. Okay, I'm going to draw some cards from here. So I love that Six of Pentacles, the Six of Earth, because these resources are yours to use and to invest and to use in your business. And you're going to be so happy that they're coming your way, because it's going to give you also more confidence, so that you don't have to hold on, that you can invest in help. And you need the help, because the help is going to get you out of overwhelm, and it's going to give you a little bit peace and quiet to go after the important part of your business, and not the parts that you don't like as much, like the administration part maybe for you, or maybe it's, you know, maybe you're not good with technology, but you need technology and somebody else can do that for you. Yeah, you don't have to do that, and that is going to be a relief. So let's see what cards come out here on this Witch Tarot. Okay, that one. Okay, those fell, and I'm going to take them. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Eight of Pentacles. Look, she's concocting a new potion. And then you have all the pentacles here. So you're concocting something new, and you're working hard for it. You're really focused on it. There is focus on this potion. There is focus on the risk taking. There is focus on something new that you're going to try in your business. And it feels like it's something unexpected that you're going to try and going to add to your business, or is going to be added to your business. But you are focused on it. You're also focused on your business as a whole. It's really on your mind, because you need it for, I think, what it feels like is that this risk taking needs to happen because you need those resources that will come unexpectedly for something else. Maybe for something you've been dreaming about. Maybe you want to make a big trip. Maybe you want to buy a home, build a home, renovate a home. There is something that this risk is the purpose of this risk is something that you have been dreaming for. This is why your focus is on it. So now with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel there is going to, money is going to come your way, but also again in a new way. So it connects a bit to the unexpectedness of the Six of Pentacles here. In the Good Tarot, it's really about that. And it's also connecting to, it's connecting to what? What was I going to say? Yeah, I feel it's going to be a bit surprising. So there is a bit of a surprise thing that is happening. It just feels like that. I don't know why I have that, but usually the Page of Pentacles is not really as much about surprise. But I still feel here there's a surprise element, but there is a big focus. Now this money element, or this income or resources, sometimes resources don't necessarily have to do about money, but they're going to be present for you. in a way that's really work for you. So I'm going to leave these here. I don't know if you can see them. I would have to do this. That works, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, now let's get the clarifiers out here. Okay, so what else, Taurus? What else? Another Fool. You're getting, yeah, so it's really about taking the risk. Go on that adventure, do take the risk. If you're still in doubt of doing whatever you think about doing, then Two Fools tells me it's time to do that. It will get more concrete. So even if you don't have every element worked out, planned, or together, or in your head it may look like something, but it could turn out to be something completely different. But be open to that, because with that Queen of Wands, whatever you get started, it will take some concrete and real form. So don't be afraid, just go. Yeah, there will be, with the Seven of Pentacles, for me, you will start to tend, that is that garden getting a form. That is that Queen of Wands getting the ideas and then bringing them into the real world and making form. Here the forms are actually coming together, and you can work on them. The moment they become concrete and they get real form, it's much easier to focus on them and to work on them, and then you get that focus here with that Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what else it says. Another King of Cups. So also here, when you're doing all that stuff, again, trust your instinct. So if your instincts say do A and not B, then go for A, yeah? Don't overthink it too much. There is a very instinctual part here, and I know that Taurus sometimes they don't like to do that, but they have good instincts, because don't forget that the opposite sign of Taurus is Scorpio. And yeah, so you have that opposite sign, and Scorpio is very instinctual. So you can reach in there and do that. Even though you have no Scorpio in your chart, it is opposite your sun, yeah? The sign of Scorpio. Now the Sun, here we have Five of Cups. I'm just going to pull the cards because I find that a weird card. Another Four of Swords. Okay, that makes sense now. Well, it makes sense. I haven't... Okay, let's just take them out. So the Sun, when I said it's the right time and the sun will shine on you, the Sun says go. Again, it's time to do it. Ace of Wands is a perfect time to take action. But avoid overwhelm, yeah? Take it easy. Trust your instincts as well, because I wouldn't do too much at the same time, because then, you're going to focus on too many cups here. I feel that this is like a warning saying, okay, you know what? Focus on these two first and leave these. Just don't do anything with that. Just focus on a few steps at a time. Don't focus on all five at the same time, because that is going to bring overwhelm. More like this then, yeah, more like reversed. I'm going to keep it like that. And you need a little bit of peace and quiet and calm, because you are in a creative process, and that creative process takes a little bit of time, but it also takes, a lot of instinctual moves. And when you are in overwhelm, you forget to listen to the instinctual moves. So these cups are really also telling me, listen to the instincts and don't overthink it. Anyway, let's get some more cards out. What is this? Okay. I feel that you have some sort of resistance to get work, to outsource some work. I feel you're resisting that, but with this Three of Pentacles here, and with this Four of Swords here, I really would suggest think about that. And you don't have to do it immediately. I'm not saying that this is now, but maybe at the end of this period, I said the reading is more or less for the next 2 to 3 months. Maybe think, when this all gets flowing and gets really going, then it's a time to think about help, getting help, outsourcing stuff. And at first you will resist that outsourcing. But think about it. Think about how much sort of time it's going to free up for you to follow your instinctual ideas, to do this Ace of Wands. Think about that. Be wise about that. Getting help will also help you get more money. It's like, as I said, it's an ROI. It's a return on investment. And really see it as that with this Queen of Pentacles. Now you have another Queen of Cups. There is an emotional element with that outsourcing. It's something you don't like to do because it feels like then you don't have control. But you do have control. You have control over money. You have control. You have the resources to outsource. You have to get into the emotional mindset as well of outsourcing and thinking, you know what, this is going to give me a little bit peace and quiet so I can do what is really important, so I can do the creative stuff. So don't be afraid of doing that. And don't be afraid of spending money on that. I'm not saying that you have to spend everything on that, on the help. But really make it a little bit easier for yourself, because this is such a new creative endeavor with the Page of Wands that you really need time to focus on the creation itself, on the ideas, and the ideas, getting them into a place of reality. And if you have to do too many menial, I'm not saying they're not important, but small things that really you don't like doing, or you don't know how to do very well yourself, so they're taking way more time because you don't know how to do them well. For example, for those who are techno freaks and then really love technology, it's not a problem to create nice images or create a blog post or do some work on their website. But for those who don't have that would take a whole amount of time, which can be better spent on the creation. If you get my drift. Another Queen of Wands came out, Focus on creating and getting, in the real world. Don't focus on the things that you're not good in. You're good at. That's Seven of Swords. I feel you have to, in that creative part of yours, you have to not divulge it immediately to everybody. Because there could be sort of pirates on the shore or on the seas that going to steal your ideas, and you don't want that. So keep the big creative part to yourself. So the outsourcing is on things that are general and that you don't like, but the actual creation, keep that private. The High Priestess on that King of Cups, when I said be instinctual, trust your instincts, also get on top of your emotions, but trust your instincts, because she comes out, the High Priestess tells me when I want to go too fast, I just stumble over my words. The High Priestess tells me that Fool thing is a good thing to do, and you have been thinking about it. And you have all sorts sort of deep down known for a while now that you needed to take a risk, and that, and that it's just going to work. But sometimes, when we have to take risks, and especially Taurus, we don't do it. Another Judgment card. So yes, it's the right time. Again, the Judgment card is here in that same column, and it's on top of this Judgment card, well, just above it. So for me, it's also, do it already. Now is the perfect time to do this. And I feel it has to do with Uranus going direct. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, it's the right time. Many opportunities will open themselves up, but you're also looking very solid here. You're very solid in your decision of going for the risk and starting that new thing in your business. It's very, very solid. Yeah, the world. It will open up the world to you. So not only will the sun shine on you, where is my sun here? Not only will the sun shine, but also the doors to the world open. So you're going to get a bigger audience. You're going to get a bigger clientele from probably, if you're an online entrepreneur, from many places in the world that you haven't, you didn't expect that you would reach them there. Okay. I love the fact that, I don't love the devil, not per se, but it's on top of that strength card. When I say tame your inner demons, tame your fears, that devil is the fear. So again, there may be some fear peeking in, because that is normal. When you have a world in front of you all of a sudden, and these doors open, you may sort of freeze. And then you think, what am I going to do? And then you want to go back to what is normal, what is inside your box, what you know, what is familiar. But don't do that. And it may happen. So, but there is that strength card. That is where you tame. You tame that devil with the strength card, yeah? Let's see what else. Yeah, another fear card. So and it's typical that these fear cards come out on the strength card, yeah? So it's really, there will be fears, there will also be money fears with the Five of Pentacles. But don't worry about it, because the basic cards are the most important ones, and they're all good. Another Three of Pentacles. So really, don't hesitate to invest in help, yeah? Don't sit on your money, and it's really necessary that you get help. Even if it's just help maybe it's help, while you're doing your business to clean your house. I mean, I haven't even thought about that, but it's just popping in now. It doesn't necessarily have to be help in your business. It can be help in another part of your life. For example, if you have children and you have a small baby, that you get a few hours a nanny, or you bring the baby to the creche. Or if you have a home and you really don't like your home to be a mess, get a cleaner a few days a week, or get somebody who walks the dogs, or get somebody who goes and do grocery shopping for you, so that you don't have to think about these things that take you out of your creative mood. So it doesn't even have to be in your business, it just pops in, but it can be also outside in other areas of your life, yeah? Outsource where you can outsource. You are walking in the direction of success. Six of Wands. There is, whatever you're doing here, that idea has potential to become very successful. And it is very, it's important that you do it and that you make time to do it. So even, when you think the Five of Swords here, I feel that has to do with not giving, not spending money, because you think, no, I can't spend money on that. And that's why all of a sudden it came to me. Maybe it's, sort of practical things in the rest of your life. Maybe you're picking up your kids and that takes a lot of time, or it takes you away from your creative flow, and then you have somebody else do that. Just, ideas. Don't hesitate to do that, because it's going to bring you more peace and quiet when this is a strange way of interpreting this card. But for me, on top of that, Four of Pentacles, it's really about keeping things that are important and you doing the important things yourself, and then delegating to others the rest that is not so important. Yeah, it can be a very strange way to say that. When I said here, it's the right time and it will feel like a fresh new business, yes. You're first of all looking back, seeing at all the things you're doing and how it works, but you're also looking ahead and seeing that, you know, all the new things that are coming in, all these new opportunities that are possible for you and that are opening up to you and that are even surprising you. And you're also thinking about the next steps to take. That is really the end. That is really at the end of that period of 2 or 3 months, because that is really when everything is already working and flowing and going, taking form and becoming successful and becoming rewarding already. That's when you have to think about your new steps, the next steps. What am I going to do next? But there will be some surprising opportunities coming in here. You're considering your next steps with the Hermit. When that is the time when you start planning for the next phase of your business venture. Take some time to do this. Take some time to carefully consider what you want to do next, how you're going to execute it, and you do that by looking back upon this whole process, because there will be hints in there. But this is like, it seems like this period of time that I'm talking about, those 2 to 3 months, are really intense. Another 8 of Pentacles. It's the same card as this. Well, the same. So focus on your business, dedicate hard work to your business. Don't be a workaholic, like working day and night, but really focus on what is important for you in your business. Don't go and distract yourself with other things that you don't need to do. And that's why the 3 of Pentacles came out twice. Oh, I love this 9 of Pentacles here. Your garden is growing. Also, resources are growing. Money coming in. This is a good, beautiful card to have here in that position. You know, I don't like positioning. But there is big transformation for you. And even, you know, ahead, I mean, even going on, there will be more things, more transformation. But, you know, by taking this risk, that for you is already an inner transformation, because Taurus, risk averse. Yeah, but you know, this whole process will transform you with the Death card. It will change you. And it will surprise you as well. Because remember here, it will open up things and opportunities that surprise you, but it's because also you have a transformed energy. You have an energy that is, you know, in a creative stance, that is open for a revolutionary new way to be in your business. Yeah, there is a start again. There is like the Page of Swords for me is here really, how would I say that? You know, with the transformation, I'm going to just put this here because that's the last card. You have that, those resources, you have the Death, and it feels like you're cutting out all the things that are no longer working in your business from the past. You're cutting out well, how do I say this right? Yeah, because the Page has a fresh energy, yeah? You're also prepared to make decisions when these opportunities come. You're also prepared to cut away even things that you have been doing here. Some things may work out well, sometimes things may not work out as well. So you're seeing new opportunities, new possibilities, new clients, and that's where you have to make some choices and decisions as well for your business. But with this card here, it's not a problem. It's not a problem that you need to choose some things and to cut away other things. That is not a problem at all. So let's end with 2 cards from the oracles. So I'll be pulling one card here from, what's it called again? The Mystical Shaman Oracle. Now, I find this to be, I don't know why I chose this, because these are cards, quite new cards. I haven't used them a lot, so I'm not very familiar with this deck. So I really don't know why I chose them, but well, I chose them and I will be using them. But bear with me, yeah? Wow, I love this card, magic. Yeah, because there is a lot of magic here. All the, all these wands we had, the Ace of Wands, we had two Queen of Wands, we had the Page of Wands, we had the Knight of Wands, excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, I feel magic would be, I don't know what it's going to say because I don't know what the book is going to say, but for me, this card already tells me that magic is going to happen and you're going to really feel that. It feels like also things coming together in the right way for you, Taurus. Let's pull a card from here. And that's education. Okay, what is this about? For me, I'm going to just interpret this card. I'm going to get the booklet, but I'm going to interpret this card like I want to interpret it. It's 3 plus 5. It's 8. It's also the Chariot. So there is control. You control what you are going to learn, but you are sort of in a process of learning about yourself as well. You're not only learning about, business, but I feel that you're also learning about you as an entrepreneur and how that you stand in life as an entrepreneur. Just let me get it out here anyway. But that's how I say. So, it says the message here is life is filled with lessons, be teachable. So it also says that wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now, for me, it feels like here, you don't have all the information, yes? You don't have all the planning. You don't have everything planned out. You don't have all the elements and all your ducks in a row, but you're just starting. It feels like you're just jumping and you start and you do. Now, in the meanwhile, you will learn. As soon as you start going, you will start to learn and you will get more information. That is what this feels like. So don't worry if you don't have your ducks in a row because it will come. Now let's have a look at that magic card, number 33. Okay, let's have a look. I'll pull it in again. So the essence of this card is, this symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. There will be some coincidences, most probably, especially here when the resources turn up unexpectedly, when unexpected new things open up for you as well. Now there is, I had that here as well in this Ace of Pentacles, that all of a sudden resources show up as out of nowhere. This is what it feels like. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe. Taking on the innocence of a child, and that is that Fool as well, has the innocence of a child, who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what next action to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf, so pay attention. Oh my God, sometimes. Magic gives birth to miracles. So don't forget. So the world is really helping you. That Fool, and remember, you have 2 judgment cards, and the sun shining on you. There will be synchronicities. There will be sudden things coming together in the right way. There will be also with that education card. For me, it's also you getting the right information on the right time. Whenever you need it, there will be the right information present for you, because here you don't have it all, and you have to trust it. So the more you trust, And the more you just follow that calling and trust your instincts, the better it's going to be and the more magic you're going to experience. So, Taurus, this is a really beautiful reading, and I really love this reading for you. So, if you like this reading, please give me a like. For those Tauruses who are working for someone else or in a company, I'm going to do a reading for your career soon as well. As soon as I finish all these entrepreneur readings, then I will start on those. So if you want to know when those come out, click on the subscribe button, click on the alarm bell, and you know. Don't forget, on my other social media, you can find a daily guidance. A daily card, and then on TikTok I do some bonus readings. Sometimes I pull some oracle cards. I have this idea of completely redoing my social media on Instagram and TikTok, but it's still a sort of a work in progress. I still need to figure out how to do that, or how am I going to do that. I'm a Taurus, by the way, so probably I need to just jump in and see what happens. But okay, that's it. Subscribe, give me a like, follow me on the other channels, on the other social media platforms, and maybe comment if you want a reading on something specific that you want to know about. Put it in the comment box and I will surely try to help you with that and make a reading for that if I can, or if it is, you know, something valid that I can really read for, because sometimes there are things that is impossible to read for, and I think I'm going to make a video on that soon, but yeah. So if I can, I will do readings on it. Okay, that's it for now, Taurus. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and speak soon. Bye, Taurus.